everyone, I welcome you to day 5 of 30 days of yoga. As day 4 was a lower body stretch flow, so today we'll be doing a upper body stretch flow, including the shoulders, chest and the back. So if you are ready, let's begin on our mats. Sit back on your legs, placing the right hand down, bend to the side. Inhale, left hand over your head. Exhale, relax, keep the hand at 90-degree level. Inhale, over your head. Exhale, 90-degree level. Inhale. Exhale. Now the other side. Inhale, a big stretch. And exhale. Try to keep both the hands straight in a line to feel the stretch in the side body. Inhale. Exhale. Now take a big breath in, shoot your hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands at 90-degree with a slight open chest. Inhale up. Ribs in, chest in. Exhale, flare out the chest, flare out the ribs. Really feel the opening of the chest and the shoulders here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Might just hold for a few seconds every time you open the chest. Let's do a few more. Inhale and exhale. Now take your right arm across your chest, curl the left hand around your elbow, gently pull the right arm to deepen your stretch. Switch sides multiple times and feel the stretch. Now take your right hand, put it on the upper back, and with your left hand push down the elbow. You can always open the chest to create more space for the hand to move down. Hold for a few seconds. Keep pushing the elbow downwards and switch sides. Gently push down the elbow to feel the stretch in the shoulders. Hold for a few seconds. Keep breathing normally, in and out. And slowly release the hands. Move however you feel like, rolling your shoulders or opening the chest in and out. Now inhale, both hands to the side, opening the chest even more. And exhale, close the gap between the hands. Pull the chest in. Inhale, really trying to join the fingers back. Exhale to the front. Keep in mind that with all these moves, we are also strengthening our legs as well and improving the flexibility in the ankle joint. So make sure you are really pressing your hips on your feet. Inhale, opening the chest even more. Exhale, pull the chest in. Now inhale, right hand on the back again. Push down the elbow But this time, also try to reach the left hand behind and try to touch the fingers of both hands. If it's too uncomfortable, then only use the left hand to push the elbow down like we did before. Lengthen through the spine, do not round your back. Don't begin to breathe heavily, keep breathing normally in and out. And release. Then the other side. If you're unable to touch the fingers this way, then that doesn't make you less amazing. We all start somewhere. And now move your legs however you feel. Tap the feet on the ground. Really releasing the tension from the feet, and I'm so happy you didn't give up on me. Now tuck the legs once again, sit back on your legs. Rotate one hand and reach back to the floor. And then the other. Pressing the fingers gently on the ground, pull the chest upwards. Hold for a few breaths here. And if it's uncomfortable or too much, then wait for the modification. And slowly release the chest first and then anti-rotate your hands. And now if your hands couldn't reach the floor, then try and place yoga blocks if you have, or any kind of textbook that is hard to place your hands on. Placing them right where your hands were, rotate your hands one by one. And place your fingertips on the blocks. Open your chest out just the same way we did. Really feeling the stretch in the upper back and shoulders. And release one hand at a time. Let's do it one more time. Always feel free to roll your shoulders out. Now let's do it one more time with or without blocks. That's your choice. Open your heart once more. If you're wondering, opening the chest also means you're letting your heart grow more and more. So press the fingertips on the ground or on the blocks. You're amazing wherever you are. Even drop the neck as much as you can this time. And when you're ready, slowly come to your knees. Squeeze your thighs together, press the feet on the floor. Inhale, bend from one side, drop your right hand towards the right heel, pushing the hips out, gently move the torso up to the sky. If this is uncomfortable, then wait for the modification. And without releasing the right hand, bring your chin to your chest. Move your chest entirely down into a child's pose. Hold the left ankle with the left hand. Pushing the hips out, gently move the torso up to the sky, to the other side. Really feeling the bend in the back, but focus more on opening the chest as well. Move your chest entirely down into a child's pose. Now grab two blocks or something hard you can hold on to. Place them to the side of your ankle. Place your entire hand on the block and push the hips out. Inhale and exhale smoothly, and then move into a child's pose. Pushing the hips out, use your breath to cultivate a clear and calm mind. and take a moment to relax your hands on the blocks itself. Feel how much you have deepened into your practice today in just 10 minutes. Relax and breathe. Now, when you become ready, come on your knees. Let's do it one more time. Tuck the toes. Right hand reaching for the heel, and also the other hand as well this time. Press forward with your hips to counter the backward motion, but also breathe and focus your mind on trusting your body to hold you up. If it's uncomfortable, avoid the stretch or use blocks, the same way we did in modification. And release slowly. Untuck the toes. Grab your blocks again and place them just the same way as shown. Knees right under the hips. Place the elbow one by one on the blocks. A big inhale and exhale, drop your nose to the floor. Feel a nice long stretch in your spine. Press your elbows down and pull your hips back towards your heels. Hold for some seconds and then relax. This time, walk your knees one step backward and do the same stretch. Just creating more space between the chest and the thighs. Try to touch your head or nose on the ground. Really opening the shoulder and the back as well. Hold for some seconds. And then relax by placing the hands one by one on the ground. Now knees right under the hips, move your blocks a step forward. Gripping your palms on them, focus on straightening your arms and press the chest closer to the ground. And this time try to place your chin on the ground, so really pressing the chest to the ground. If this is uncomfortable, then touch your nose like we did before. We all start somewhere, there is no shame. Hold there for some seconds and release hand one by one, coming into a cat-cow position. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, round just a few times. Now one step forward with your hands and push up, lowering down the chest closer to the ground, keeping the hips up. Inhale, cobra position. Lengthen through the spine. Keep the bend in the arms or move on to your elbows, coming into a half cobra position. Anything you like. And then exhale, push back into the tabletop position again. Once again, readjust yourself. Push up, keeping your hips up. A big breath in. Inhale, cobra position. And exhale, push back. Let's do it a few times more. Readjust yourself. Push up. Inhale, cobra position. Hold for a few breaths for some seconds at every step. And then exhale, push back. Let's do a few times more. Keep your eyes closed. Feel the breath going in and out while you're opening the chest, opening the back, opening the shoulders as well. Push up. And inhale, cobra position. And gently push back. Now this time inhale, cobra position. And extend your hands as much as you can, moving entirely into a full cobra. Hold for a few breaths here. Really feeling the stretch in the low back. Breathing in and out. And push back into a child's pose. Take your time here, and then when you're ready, lift up again. Inhale, sliding the left hand under the right. Rest your head and cheek on the floor. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, other side. Rest your head and cheek on the floor. And relax. One step forward with your hands. Once again, moving into a half cobra position. Extend the hands to the front and lift your chest up. So inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, extend the hands. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, extend a full body stretch. Squeeze the upper back and the glutes when you're lifting your chest up. Do not let the hands touch the ground. And just a few more. Come on, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Keep going. Just last 3. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. One last hold, squeeze as much as you can and relax. Place the hands on the ground. Relax. Inhale, tuck the chin, lifting the chin first and then the navel. Exhale, gaze up, navel down and then the chin. Make sure you're extending the hands entirely and feeling a complete stretch in the low back. Close your eyes and inhale, lift the chin up and then the navel. Exhale, gaze up, navel down and then the chin. Feeling the complete silence inside out. Inhale, chin up, exhale, move down. Now come on to your elbows, come back to the natural rhythm of breathing. And let's do the waves moving from side to side. Lifting from the right side and moving down from the left. Inhale and exhale. Feel yourself as a wave moving in the water with no direction, with no body as well, with full flexibility. Inhale and then exhale. And relax. Lift yourself up. Lift yourself up one step forward. Now without the blocks, inhale, try to touch your nose to the ground. Exhale, lift up. Inhale. Let's do 2 more and then hold the position. Place the head down for the support. And just keep breathing in and out, listening to your own breath one at a time. Now this one is especially for intermediate and advanced learners. Try to press the chest and place the chin on the ground. If you're someone who's just starting, then avoid this one and make sure that you are still pressing the nose on the ground. Hold there for some breaths. I know it's hard to breathe, but calm yourself down and hold the pose for a few soft breaths. Really make your body believe that yes, you can breathe in an uncomfortable position as well. And relax. Lift yourself up into a cobra and then to child's pose. Relax your hands. Raise your hips into a downward dog position. And walk forward 1 foot at a time. Try and sit down. Ample distance between your hips and the feet. Right hand to the back. Left hand outside the right knee. Feel the twist in the spine. Try and look at the back wall. Then from the other side, do the same stretch. Now this time interlock your fingers behind, open your chest, look up. Exhale, try and do a forward fold. Inhale, open the chest, really squeezing the shoulders together. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, gaze up, exhale, forward fold. And at last, just hold for a few breaths, opening the chest, feeling the heart growing more and more. And now get the blocks, position them this way, providing relaxation to the back and the breath. Try to lay down in this position and let the armpits breathe, really loosening up the body on the blocks. Feeling a slight stretch in the back and getting the head support from the block. Soles of the feet coming together in the butterfly position. Beautiful. Relax and breathe. And let's swap the block position now. Feeling a more stretch in the back, in the low back now. And supporting the head on the block. Feel how much you have deepened into the stretches into your practice today. Place your head comfortably on the block and try to relax for a while. Relax with an open chest, open heart. Feel each breath going in and out. How your chest is taking small but deep breaths in and out. Then the coming stretch is a bit intense, so if you don't feel this is you today, do not do it until your body says yes. Remove the block from the head and support your head by your hands this time. Feel the stretch opening the chest and then straighten out your legs. Drop your head on the floor if you can. And feel the intense stretch coming in your low back. And release slowly. And if that was not you today, try doing the same stretch with the block placed this way. Because that way you will feel a much less intense stretch in the back. And then relax and lay down, hands to the side of your ears. Inhale, lift the leg up. Exhale, turn to the right side. Feeling the twist. So do these twists for as long as you want to, or just lay down, relaxing the entire body. Feeling the openness in the upper body today. In the day 4 we did lower body, so if you are following through, then you must be feeling the full body flexibility today. Now stay in Shavasana for as long as you want to, breathing in and out. I hope you had an amazing day 5 practice. Like, subscribe the channel for more content and have a beautiful day, beautiful.